Okay, so we'll start now. So as 3 days, what did we discuss? Okay, so day one demo. So what did we discuss on day one? Day one, demo class day one. What did we discuss? I told about Pega and its use in real time, and then I have clarified your doubts or queries. Clarified doubts or queries. Okay, and apart from that, I told about the process we follow during training program. That's what I told. This is been covered on day one. So if any one of you have missed day one session, no worries, you can go through the video. Okay, so what has happened on day two? Any one of you tell me, what did we discuss on day two?
About the
So what is
various
BPM?
processes.
So BPM components.
Software architecture.
Okay. SDLC life cycle. This has been covered. BPM components, BPM architecture. Okay, this is what been covered. And also you understand what is Pega, relation between Pega and BPM. Relation between Pega and BPM. Apart from this, why Pega is called as BPM tool. This has been covered on day two. Okay, these are the points. You got to know clearly the architecture of Pega also, little bit I have told there. And next, demo day three. So day three, what did we cover?
Again, architecture.
Okay, so
PRPC.
first I have covered automation of program, automation of process and program. These are the things I have explained. After that, architecture of Pega. Apart from this, Pega installation, comma, startup, server, login, shutdown, and troubleshooting server startup. Okay, workaround to fix server startup issues. This has been covered on day three. So all the 3 days we have videos available in our YouTube channel. So if any one of you have missed any one of these 3 days, or maybe completely 3 days, you can go through these videos, recorded videos, then that is going to give you a clear picture of what has happened. So today is Friday in India, and tomorrow Saturday, Sunday, no class. Monday to Friday, India time, sessions will be conducted. Saturday, Sunday, no class. So if any one of you have missed any of the sessions, what is that you can do is you can go through the recorded videos, and that is going to give you understanding about what you have missed. And those students who have attended also, yeah, oh, that's okay. Even though it is holiday in USA, the session is only for 1 hour. You can attend 1 hour session. Please try to attend. Okay. And demo day 3. Okay. And all the students who have attended this training program, still I request you to go through these videos. See, when you are going to rewatch the video, I request you to prepare a notes of key points. Anyhow, I have shared you the complete PPT. When you go through the theory documents also I will share you. Theory documents, practical video for revision. Separately, you keep a notebook. Only the key points you write down. Okay, you have to write only key point. Whenever you want to revise, if you go through your notes, one concept if you want to revise, within 2 minutes you should be able to revise. Okay, that's how you prepare a notes. Do not write everything. I have seen many students, they are writing everything that is there in the documents. Why should you write everything which is again there in the documents? You are creating one more document with pen and paper. That is not required. You go through the document, read it, understand, write down the keyword points. Okay, don't copy paste everything. That doesn't give you any knowledge. Okay, that's the biggest mistake. Okay, writing is going to make you remember the things much better than reading. That's what people will say. It doesn't mean you write everything. If you are writing everything, this cannot store all that. Okay, you have to write the keyword. You need to identify the keyword and then write the point using that keyword only. Do not write everything. Okay. So today we thought of starting our session where we would like to get into Pega. So let me take one day to start that. That means I am going to start from Monday. Then what are we going to do today? Today, it's my responsibility that I have to give you the clear idea and understanding and the path that you need to take forward, or that you need to take forward in order to make sure that you are going to learn Pega at its best. Okay, so let me tell you these things. Okay, see, I will be sharing you these documents, that is theory document, okay, and practical document with screenshots, okay, and recorded video. What is that? Recorded video. This will be shared, and interview question and answers, that is topic wise. If you look at the document, you will understand topic wise document. The topic wise documents are there. Okay, so you need to go through these things every day. It is your responsibility. You have to touch all these four. Okay, it's, see, why I am trying to mention this. People are thinking like learning Pega means doing practical only. That is wrong. Okay, see, if you do only practical part, you cannot learn the subject. Okay, and that too, 95% of the students are doing practical by following the practical document with screenshots, and they are copy pasting. So if you are there in the session, if you are there in the class, you attend the class, and after the class is over, if I share the practical screenshot documents, if you go through the document from beginning to ending and you follow to copy paste the same in PRPC environment, you will be able to do it. At the end of the day, you will be getting output result for sure. But you are doing a copy paste work. A copy paste work is not going to give you any knowledge. Remember that. Okay, if you wanted to learn the subject, the first thing is you do what you understand. Okay, whatever you understand, only that you have to start implementing. If you are doing copy paste work, maybe you will be getting the final result, but we cannot say that you have a clear-cut understanding of the concept. So how to learn Pega? That's the main thing that you need to first understand. So I want you to be perfect in the learning process from day one itself. Okay. For that reason, I am telling this. Okay. Because many people are just, they are ignorant and they do not follow the process of learning. Many people, they do not know where to start and how to learn. Okay. You need to learn how to learn. That's important before you start learning. Okay. See now, theory documents. See, you are there attending the session. You attended 1 hour session. When you are there in the session, I will explain you the theoretical concept. Okay. I will explain you the concept theoretically as well as technically with real life examples included into it. Okay. So real life means, I told you, you remember during the demo class, I told you about an example of a rule as a traffic system, vehicle traffic system. That's a real life example, right? I have told you human biological system. That is a real life. What you come across, what you see in your day-to-day life, every day in your day-to-day life, live on your surroundings, that examples we will take. Suppose if I have to tell you pattern inheritance, direct inheritance, if you follow our Instagram channel, you might have found this post. I'll tell you simply with an example, taking some movie actors and their family relation, so that you can remember it forever. Okay, so what you come across daily in your day-to-day life, taking the same examples, I will be explaining you the technical aspects. This is the way to learn. If you want to learn anything or you want to remember anything, there must be a connectivity to that. Without connectivity, you cannot remember. Okay. This is a key point to understand and note. This is what we have missed since our childhood. what is the biggest mistake we have done in our academic learning process? Okay, that is, there is a lesson, there is a unit lesson that is about some subject, some topic and subject, and our teacher is going to teach us, okay, next you have to prove yourself by writing an exam. What will be conducted in the exam? They will be giving you one question, ask you to write the answer for the question. You will get the marks. Okay, 10 questions they have given you for 100 marks. You got 100 out of 100. It doesn't mean you are knowledgeable. Okay, you may be class first or you may be state first, whatever it is, but we cannot say that you are knowledgeable unless you understand the concept, you understand the subject is digested, you are able to present your subject to others. If you are able to present it to others, then you have knowledge. You learn but you are not able to present it, that means your knowledge is limited. So presentation skills also important. Okay, see, in the interview they will not ask you to do the practical. They will ask you to orally explain the solution for the scenario, whatever they are going to ask you. If you have to orally explain, first you should get adapted to that particular, you should get used to the technical words, right? So this is the first time you are learning Pega. So I can speak out technically very well. Like if you ask me what is operator ID, operator ID is an instance of class data admin operator ID, okay, which will have an access group, which will decide which application portal and access roles to be loaded for an operator. This you cannot say on day one. Suppose you go through this, you have gone through this, you read it 10 times. Maybe you are fluent like me, but if you are just trying to present what you have read, you are knowledgeless, but you are presenting. Present with your knowledge. See, when you are saying something out, the picture should run in your mind. When you try to understand something, when someone is saying, the picture should run in your mind. Without the picture running here, anything you are trying to reproduce or you are trying to gain, which will be useless. And anyhow, while gaining, if there is no picture, you cannot understand. There's no doubt about it. But while you are trying to represent it, picture is not running in your mind, means you have by-hearted and you are trying to express the same. That is not going to give you any knowledge. Okay, so it is very hard for anyone to remember without connectivity of the subject points. Okay, people have missed almost their 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 years from your day first standard to completion of BTech, maybe 16 or 13 or 18 years, whatever it is, your education, whatever you have gone through. Literally, we have wasted our time. That's not the problem in the system. That's the problem with us. We do not know how to read. We do not know how to understand the subject. We just know only one thing, that is read, remember, write in the exam. After 15 days, everything is gone. Okay. So just simply, I will tell you one example. You just try to respond me. I will tell you the names of something like some objects or whatever you call it. So just try to remember and retell me. Okay. So I'm going to tell you this. This is to every one of you, offline, online, everyone. So LED light, that is the first object, and then idle, water, river, and then children, papers, birds, butterfly, and the next one is airplane, cloud. Okay, these are the words. You listen to all of these, right? Clear every word? Someone please tell me these words in the same order. Any one of you. Try this. There's nothing whether you will be able to say or not. I don't much bother about it. Okay, just to try this. Just try this.
LED light, idle,
You can type online, students. No need to unmute, type it. This is going to give you a great realization about learning process. Just try it. What is there? You told almost 4 or 5. Other people, why don't you try to memorize all this?
Idle, water, river, children, paper, cloud.
Okay. In between you forgot something. Okay, no problem. No problem. You all have to give a try. Start training your brain. First thing. Train your brain. Learn the ways to learn, then start your learning. Don't try to learn blindly. Okay. Okay. You all are able to remember some of these. And okay. What if I ask you this after 10 days? Will you be able to say? You will not be able to say. Now itself, you are not able to say. Okay. Now, let me tell you this. See, there is no logic involved in this. It's my own story. I can frame it the way I want. No logic. Okay. Only magic. Okay. So, there is an LED light. Under the LED light, there is an idol. Water is coming out of LED light. My own story, my wish. You should not ask me how water comes from LED light. It comes. Okay. Water is coming out of LED light. It is falling on the idol. Okay. You know, like Abhishekam we do. Like that only. God idol. Okay. And the water, whatever is falling, it is just flowing there. And it is just meeting a river. Just side by. On the river shore, some children are playing. There are papers in their hand. They are making boats. And with the boats they are playing, they are releasing those boats in the water. Just they are playing on the river shore. Okay. And after some time, these boats have become automatically butterflies and flying. After flying up to some height, these butterflies have automatically become airplanes. Airplanes are flying in the clouds. Okay. Tell me the words now. All the keywords. Okay, all of you should type.
LED, idol.
Type it in the
Okay.
same order. I'll give you a minute time. No worries. Just go through this, whatever that I have told you the story. You understand the story, right? You should be able to tell me all the keywords in the sequence order. Now you're able to say, every one of you. Able to say or not? Every one of you confident, right? Okay. What if I ask you these keywords after 15 days? Still you able to say or not? Still you able to say? After 30 days, probably you will be able to say. Even after 1 year, I ask you, you will be able to say this because these keywords you did not by heart. There is a connectivity you have. Whatever it is, logical or illogical, no matter. Okay, you have that picture running. LED light, water is coming out of picture, and there's an idol. It is falling on the idol, and water is meeting the river shore, and there are kids playing at the river shore. That happens in the real time, this one. And kids have papers, and they're just making the boats, releasing the boats. Illogically, it has become butterfly. Butterflies are flying and become automatically aeroplanes. Aeroplanes automatically fly in the cloud. You can say each keyword, even if I ask you after 30 days or maybe after a year, as long as you remember the story. When you study anything, subject or normal, okay, that you will be able to remember forever only when there is connectivity and when you understand it. The same things I told you on case 1 and case 2. Case 1 you are not able to remember because you're trying to by heart. No connection, nothing, no story. Okay, if that's what the way we have studied so far. If you study anything, if you read anything, first give time for your brain to understand. Take more time, no worries. If it is, let it take 2 hours of time to understand, no worries. But 2 hours, if you take time to understand, it will stay there forever. If you by heart reading 10 times, if you by heart, you will be able to remember only for 10 to 15 days. After that, you'll forget everything. Okay. Technology, technical subject also. If you are able to connect your technology with real world, and if you try to make a story to understand it, and you find the keywords of the technology. When you read a paragraph, beginning to end. Entire paragraph you don't have to remember. You need to remember only the keywords. Connect the keywords. Connect the keywords somehow, okay, with your own story of you, the own way that you can understand. I'll tell you. So there is a concept in Pega called pattern inheritance, direct inheritance. I gave an example, okay, in Instagram that, okay, direct inheritance means, you know, movie artist Junior NTR marrying his wife is direct inheritance. Husband and wife relation is direct inheritance. Son, father, grandfather. This is pattern inheritance. You cannot forget it if you look at it in your real life. And that too, you take some people who are famous over the web or maybe in the society, you cannot forget them, right? So if you relate it to them, you cannot forget. Not only that, anything which you see in your day-to-day life, you have to relate your subject with what you see in your day-to-day life with your eyes. Then you can remember. You don't have to specifically try to remember. It's very hard when you inject something. Don't inject it. It should go and stay there. Okay, it should go and stay there, then it will be there for forever. Okay, reading and remembering is a kind of by heart. Okay, and when you try to by heart, what you do, you try to remember is, as, everything. That's the biggest mistake. Remember this clearly. If you have gone through a technical aspect, any topic that you have gone through, you understand when you are trying to represent it, keywords should present, but everything remaining should be changed the way you want. Means a paragraph when you write, you should not represent it as it is. If you are representing it as it is, means simple, you have by hearted. Okay, it should, the representation should be, the output should be with your own words, except those keywords you cannot remove. Okay, the substitution of keywords must be there, whatever is important keyword, but remaining everything should be your own narrated one. Okay, remember that. Okay, it should come from your mind, your heart, then only you can achieve anything. Okay, so whenever you go through the documentation, okay, anyhow, I am going to teach you with everything with some examples and all, but when you are learning from today onwards, your learning process should change. Okay, go through it till you understand, till you get a connectivity of that with real world scenario, real world situation. Okay, till then you don't leave it. Draw a diagram of the same. This process, it may take a little bit more time that you have to spend, but the result will be for a lifetime. The result stays with you for lifetime. It's going to be a lifetime achievement. Okay, and the theory document is the first one that you have to go through after the class is over. Understand? Next, practical, how you do. You do not, this is what people will do. They keep their laptop here, they open Pega environment, they log into Pega, they keep the document maybe in phone or maybe in the laptop on another window. They start doing practical like this. Okay, this is not the way to do. Practical document alone you open only practical document. This is what scenario is there in your notes. I told you yesterday, I'll give you scenario, you write down in your notes. First open your notes and go through scenario. First you understand the scenario, what to be done. Understand the problem statement. Without understanding, do not start doing it. Okay, when you want to answer something in interview, first thing is you have to understand the problem statement. Try to understand the problem statement. After you have clear understanding, open this practical document, go through it just like this, not just so fast. Go through it, each one, try to understand what is the navigation, what we are doing, why we are doing this, why we are doing this, why we are doing this, like this. You just go through it. Okay, it will take around 20 to 25 minutes because you are attending the session and you have already seen in the session. It will not take much time, maximum 20 minutes one time. Revise it second time, again go through it. Don't do any hands-on. Okay, go through it. This will take only 10 minutes. 10 minutes it will take only when you go through second time. First time it may take 20 minutes. Second time it will take only 10 minutes. Done. You are now clear where to start, where to end. This is very, very important. Before you start doing something, you should know where to end. What is the outcome? You should have to have a clear idea. Know what is the input, know what is the output, what to be done in between. After knowing all this clearly, then minimize this document. Okay, open Pega environment, log into Pega environment. Read the requirement now once again. Try to understand what you want to do, where you want to start, what is your final expectation. You may not be able to remember the navigation. Try to do it. Just whether you remember or not, just to try it. Refer the document for navigation for the first time, no problem. You cannot remember, right? For the first time when you are doing, refer the document for navigation, no issues. But while practically doing, you should have a clear idea about what you are doing, and you should know what you are going to do in the next step. That also you should know. Okay, without knowing what to be done in the next step, if you are doing now, you are blindly doing it. Overall journey you should know. After knowing the journey, you start it. Okay, it will not take much time. This is again a practice. If you adopt this particular culture of learning, once you are perfect with this learning methodology, it will be faster. Okay, your mind starts thinking in a much better way. Initially, your mind is not going to give you good connectivity with the real world scenarios, but as you start that practice, okay, you will automatically try to relate every real world concept with the technical aspect. Okay, not only while reading the technology, when you go and doing something, oh, this is what the technical concept in that, oh, same thing that they have told, technically they have told. Okay, nothing is magical and nothing is virtual. Everything that you are learning in technology is part of real world. Okay, everything that is there in technology will be connected with your day-to-day life situations for sure. There is no doubt about it. Okay, technology is not a magical thing. This is how you should start doing practice. Here and there you refer the document, no problem. Once you are done with the practice, you got the output result. See, you log off from this application, whatever that you have created. Create one more application for another practice, additional practice. Do the same practical task in second application. That time you don't have to open the document. You should have somewhat clear idea, right? Now do it without opening the document. You will be able to do it. Revise it on Saturday or whenever you want. That's up to you. Okay, so your mind should start thinking about Pega when you are learning Pega. That's your goal. Yes or no? Okay, that's the main motive. Your main motive now is learning Pega. That's why you are attending. So if you spend 1 hour time in the class and a quality of time 1.5 hours in a day, apart from this 1 hour session you attend, quality time of 1.5 hours in a day, if you spend, you'll be able to do it. And recorded video, you don't need it to refer unless you got a doubt. Recorded video is not for again rewatching. Don't do that mistake, please. Say your mind, I don't have recordings. I will share you anyhow every day. Even if you miss the class, you'll get it. If you miss the class, you have to go to recorded video first. That's the first task before they read up. But if you attend the class, this is the order. Recorded video you should not touch unless you got some doubt somewhere. Somewhere you got doubt, that part only you have to forward and watch. Do not repeatedly watch the video. Okay, you are wasting time actually. Okay, and then interview question and answers. That particular topic you open, question answer. Don't read and remember. Question you read, answer also you read. That is to let you know the model, how you may get a question, how we may frame a question out of the subject. Okay, the problem is we have a lesson. At the end of the lesson, 5 questions will be there. We prepare answers for the question. End of the day, you don't know what is the purpose of the lesson. We read, remember these 5 questions, 5 answers. Forever we read and remember. In the exams also will present. But when you ask, when you give some other question other than this 5, we feel like out of syllabus. But that's not out of syllabus. That's out of your knowledge. Instead of reading and remembering these 5 questions with answers, what if you have read the entire lesson from beginning to ending, at least 5 times, understanding, relating with your real life, and trying to gain the subject knowledge. 5 times if you go through a lesson, 5 or 10 times let it be, till you understand beginning to ending what is the purpose of lesson. You don't have to read these last 5 questions. Actually, any question they ask you, automatically your brain says that is a connectivity point, just write down that. But unfortunately, we have not gone through that type of practice. We have gone through just reading, remembering. We do not know even at least one lesson whole as a lesson. We do not know the purpose of it. We can only read and remember. I'm sorry. You're audible. You're talking to me or someone else? Please be on mute if you're talking to someone else. And you type it if you want to talk to me. Okay, here you go now. These are the 4 things that you have to touch every day. Understand? Do not neglect the theory documents and interview questions. Day 1 onwards, your interview preparation will start. Right? Clear, everyone? Okay. So you need to spend a quality of time. What do you mean by quality time that you have to spend? What is that quality time? Any one of you tell me? Just involve in the session. Okay. What's that quality time? Without getting deviated. Should not have any deviation. That's the biggest problem. Even when we are having lunch or breakfast, we want the phone tick 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 tick. We will watch a reel and we will be eating. Some lizard or something is going to fall, we will eat that also. Okay, this is the biggest problem. Try to be away from your phone if possible. Otherwise, if you are accessing your phone, access it for your goal, for your personal life, for your family. Okay, do not access it for unnecessary things. If you are continuously watching some reels, at what reel you are going to stop? That is going to be your life. If you are stopping at a reel where some person is dancing and you are watching it closely, this may not help you to grow either personally. You cannot become a dancer now. That's not your goal, right? If you want to become a dancer, watch people dancing, all the dance related, what do you call that? Maybe videos or maybe any shows you watch, because that is what you want to become, right? Try to understand the techniques and all. You want to become a software engineer and that to Pega developer. You have to watch the videos related to Pega only. You have to access the content related to Pega, and you want to get good health, be healthy. Watch health related videos for yourself. Anything on your own interest other than this, which is really going to give you a better life. Okay, develop a better personality. Then watch that. You wanted to become a politician, then watch political news. You want to become a cinema actor, then watch movies every day, 24/7 you watch. No worries. You want to be part of the movies. Okay, you want to be a producer, or you want to be an actor, or you want to be a director, then you watch movies. You want to be an editor, watch the videos and editing techniques you learn. And you want to be a cricketer, watch the cricket matches every day, 24/7 you watch, go through the score, everything. Okay, try to look at the history of the cricket matches, players, everything. But the problem is, we want to become a software engineer, but we regularly watch IPL matches. We regularly follow political news. We regularly watch movies. How many of you have watched KGF 1, 2, probably RRR? How many of you have watched this? Every one of you have watched this movie, right? Every one of you know. How many of you know a movie called A Man Who Knows Infinity? Not even one person. How many of you have watched that movie, A Man Who Knows Infinity? Watching KGF 2, KGF 1, you can never become a Rocky Bhai in your life. Can you become? That actor also cannot become a real Rocky Bhai. That is impossible, right? You can never become. You don't have to rush for movies because you are not going to be a movie actor. That's not part of your life. That's not part of your career. That's just an entertainment. Entertainment should be there in life, not every day, not every minute. Life is not for enjoyment purpose. That you need to know. So this has become a trend. Enjoy the life, only one life. Okay, I don't want to get into that subject, but life is not for enjoyment. You need to realize that fact. Life has some purpose. Just serve that purpose. Only the one creature on this planet who can do anything by creativity is human being. No one else can do that. No other creature. You cannot show even one with a lot of creativeness. They create something and they execute something and they are going to live by planning. Okay, you cannot show anything like that. Just it go by its nature somewhat, and that's okay for the other creatures. But human is the one who has been born with creativity. But we have to bring it out. It's not so easy. So you have to understand the purpose. Okay, it's not for enjoyment. Entertainment should be there, just part of your life, maybe some point in time. Okay, but that cannot be your life, day-to-day life. See, when you are going to bed, probably you go to bed at 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. in the night. Okay, but before you going to sleep, you say yourself that I just wanted to watch reels just for 10 minutes for relaxation purpose. Okay, you watch the reels for 10 minutes. Are you going to stop after 10 minutes? Again, you say that, okay, let me spend more 10 minutes. This will lead to 2 hours or 3 hours. At last, you know what will happen? You cannot get that sleep. Proper sleep will not be there. Okay. You are going to sleep sometime without knowing. Okay. You don't even have consciousness when you're going to sleep or not. Okay. Maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, you think this, that, family problems, personal problems, financial problems, all will be just there in your mind. And sometime you are going to go to sleep, get into sleep without your consciousness, without your knowledge. Is that happening or not? Many people. You say yourself that I want to sleep now and sleep. Are you going to get the sleep or not? If you're going to get the sleep, that means you are truly living the proper life. Okay. You're living a true life, actually. Okay. I am happy to say that. I'm a little bit proud to say that when I wanted to go to bed, I want to sleep, I'll sleep in 2 minutes. You have lights on, fan is there or not there, it's too hot, too cold, AC is on or not, someone is shouting outside, I don't mind anything. TV is running there. I sleep, I'll go to sleep. That's it. Okay. I never much bothered about it's too hot in the room, fan is not running. I'm not very much bothered about all these things. I want to sleep, I go to bed, I'll sleep. That's it. And my family members will ask me, how do you get that sleep? I don't have anything to think. I never think about anything that I wanted to do tomorrow. Okay, I have proper planning during the daytime. Nighttime, I don't think about. The moment I go to bed, I'll think about only one thing called as I want to sleep. That's it. I'll sleep. Okay, and in between, you come and touch me. You make some noise. I will not realize all that. That is not going to disturb me at all. Okay, so I do not usually sleep on daytime. Okay, morning 4 o'clock, 4:30. If I wake up 4 o'clock, whatever the task I have to do, I do. By 5:36, I'll be coming here. I'll be having my breakfast. 6:45, sit here until evening around 8 o'clock. I'll be here. After 8 o'clock, I go whatever the things that I have to do and play with my children, everyone in my family, and talk to them for some time. And everything is over. Go to bed by 10, 10:30, and get sleep in 2 minutes. That's it. Okay, so you have to live your life, lead your life or live your life by your own design. Do not live by default. See, you want to become a software engineer, you never watch the reels that are someone is, you don't know the reason why they are dancing. They will get money. That's their life goal. But your life goal is to become a software engineer. If you are continuously watching the reels, if you are continuously watching some senseless nonsense shows like Big Boss, okay, some worst shows like Jabardast, equivalent Kapil Sharma shows, something like that. Okay, and some shows which are like shows will be played between with the people like movie artists, movie actors, and audio functions. And if you are following cinema actors, your life will get ruined like anything. Remember this. You want to follow, just know about them, how they grown up in their life. If there is something really good, you take it, otherwise you just throw away everything in the dustbin. But people will have discussions about the movies. I don't know the reason why. They never have a discussion about any good movie. They will have movies discussion about something which is nonsense, and serials especially. And people have upgraded, I can say. Indian serials are over, Korean serials. Indian serials are over, English are also over. Now people started Korean serials also. And again, that too discussions. That person wouldn't have done like that. That's not real. Okay, if really there is something good, you can take it. I don't think so. We have good serials today. Everything is unrealistic, and which is not really required for your personal life. See, you have to know how to manage the time. See, it's very easy. If you want to manage the time, it's very easy. You do not write any timetable of what you wanted to do. That can never be executed. You might have experienced it so many times. You write what you do not want to do. You write, I never wanted to access my phone to watch the unnecessary reels during night time, during daytime. I never wanted to follow the political news, or I never wanted to follow cinema artists. Okay, because I do not want to become a movie actor, right? I do not want to become an artist. I do not want to become an actor or actress. Why should I play on that platform? You want to become a doctor. You are reading engineering books. Can you become a doctor in your lifetime? You can never become. So that's what my point. You want to become a software engineering, play on the platform of learning technology, understanding technology, thinking about the technology, and everything you should think about Pega, apart from your personal life, family life, and phone calls with your friends. That friend will be there. Okay, he will make a phone call 20 minutes, 30 minutes, half an hour. No useful discussion. Everything is senseless nonsense discussion. Do you have such friends? You are good. Okay, I'm not saying your friend is, maybe he is good for himself, but you shouldn't have this type of conversation with anyone. That's unnecessary, not required. Simple chit chat is not required. Maybe relaxation sometime when you meet your friend after years or so, you have something you discuss. We used to live like that, we used to live like that. That's a different thing. That's what you are just trying to go back into your past. Okay, golden days, you say. Always past is golden days. Okay, and but every day some useless discussions, this is not required. Tell that person, you don't call me. Okay, you make sure that you live by design. Tell your parents, because you are coming from your villages, you are staying here, maybe you are away from your parents, anyone. Tell them, morning this time I'll call you, evening this time I'll call you. I'm studying. Okay, I have joined a course, I want to learn it properly, I'm studying. Okay, or afternoon this time I'll call you. 3 slots or 2 slots, you call them only that. Any emergency, then only you call me, otherwise don't call me mother and father. It's enough, right? Morning one time, afternoon one time, evening one time. You talk to your parents only 2 minutes, I know, but you talk to your friends or someone else 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes. Unnecessary is taking more time, and what is necessary is taking 2 minutes, 1 minute. Bye. That's it, done. Okay, see, you need to properly manage your time. That never postpone anything. Never postpone. That afternoon onwards I'll do, evening I'll do, tomorrow I'll do, day after tomorrow I'll start. See, you say your mind always, Monday, today onwards I want to study. I want to properly study everything. Okay, but I want to watch reels for 10 minutes and then I will start. This 10 minutes will become 1 hour. Automatically your brain will stay. You say that I want to go for a tea or coffee. I have tea and come back, and then you go to tea outside. You thought that within 10 minutes you can come back, but you will take your friend or your friend will take you. You'll spend 1 hour outside. Okay, you come back. By the time you come back, lunchtime. Okay, let me have lunch and then I'll start afternoon. Surely you'll have lunch. I'm getting sleep. Okay, let me sleep for 10 to 15 minutes, half an hour, then I will study. After you sleep, you will not wake up. It will be 4:30, 5 o'clock. Dizziness. Just let me have some tea or coffee again. You go out. Again, you come back. Anyhow, today is over. Tomorrow onwards, I'll study. This will be repeated. By the time it is Wednesday, you say that Thursday, Friday also I will enjoy. Saturday onwards, I'll study. Saturday also same thing will be repeated. Sunday, anyhow, you'll get some work. You'll go out. Again, you say that I want to study from Monday. That will be repeated. This cycle. This is what happening with 99% of the people. Yes or no? Students online. True words or not?
Yep.
This is what happens. See, give time to your family. Give time for yourself. That you must do it. I'm not denying that, but give time for building your career. This is very, very important. If you try to realize, more time you are spent on your career aspects, more time you have spent in school than with your parents. Yes or no? More time you'll spend in your office than with your family members and other things. Means always automatically our time is being spent only for career. Yes or no? That's what happening with every human being in this world. Without doing a work, no one can stay idle. That's impossible for a human being, especially. Okay. For animals, it may be, it is completely impossible. For human beings, 1 or 2 will be there, they can live. I don't know how. Okay. See, that's called, in my words, it's called laziness. Postpone, 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 laziness. You become lazy automatically. That culture, you get adopted to that culture. When I say you means your biological system will get adopted to that culture. You cannot come out of it. That is not so easy. You have to live by a design. This is what I do not want to do. I don't want to access my phone for unnecessary reels. If you feel like I want to access to see reels just for relaxation purpose, throw away your phone. Go out, walk some distance in a place where no vehicles are. Alone, or sit in a park alone. Talk to yourself. Talk to yourself what you wanted to become. Then what is the plan that you wanted to? Never think too much. Overthinking is also a problem. There are people who overthink about everything. Thinking, no action. What is the use? Think for some time, come back and immediately get into action. So actionless planning doesn't give you any result. We would have planned so many things. Plan it successfully, execute your plan successfully. That's important. No deviations in between. When you are studying, throw away your phone, switch off your phone, keep it aside, switch off. Are you going to get any urgent calls? Are you really sure? Not. Okay. You're not. Any emergency, you give your friend phone number. Whoever is going to be beside you, to your family members, you give your friend phone number, roommate or someone's number. Switch off days, study without any deviations. Don't turn on TV while you are studying here, because automatically at some point in time you will get deviation and you look into TV. Once you start looking into that, 10 to 15 minutes or 1 hour you spend there, once you come back here, you'll forget everything. This is not the way to learn. Okay, you should have proper concentration. You should have to understand, take your time, and then you should have to have the interest should build, the passion should be built. So this will come only when you have spent some time on it. Daily you're spending proper time, spending quality of time on it. Daily you started learning something new, the interest will build automatically in you. One day it will become a passion, and you will master the subject for sure. You will master it for sure. There's no doubt about it. Okay, so everything, when you listen, when you read, you have to picturize. A picture should run in your mind, then only your brain can remember it forever. Okay, when I am going to Sri Salem on a hill place, I am driving by a car. At one place I have seen 2 monkeys. Okay, the 2 monkeys are there sitting on some tree. I have some bananas with me, and I just get down from my car and I have opened the dicky, and there are bananas, and I have just taken 2 bananas. I have thrown it to the monkeys. One monkey was able to catch it properly, the other one was missed it. It was falling down. The other monkey quickly came down and it has picked that banana before it is going to touch the ground. The story I have told you so far, the picture has run in your mind or not? Have you seen that monkeys? Have you seen me opening the dicky of car? Have you seen me throwing the bananas? Have you seen that the banana was just falling down and the monkey has come and picked it? Without picturizing it, your brain cannot understand. Yes or no? Now you understand? That's what you have to do. You have to picturize, connect your subject with real world. Then only your brain can understand, can remember. Okay. So this is what I want to tell you today. Okay. I hope I have given you some useful information that is going to mold you in a different way than what you are today, and make you realize to know about what you are, and make you realize how you can build your life and career further. So are you happy with this class, with this session? Every one of you respond on the window, charting window. So are you good with whatever I have given you today? Do you think I have wasted time without getting into subject? No. So you got the true words. Somewhere it would have touched you, right? At some point in time, definitely. Rewind this video. Watch this video once again. Follow this video. Go and sit back. Write down what are the mistakes you are doing in your day-to-day life. Mistakes in the sense, it's not actually a mistake. Where you are wasting the time. What habits you have which are really unnecessary. Watching reels, watching TV serials, discussing with friends about serials, okay, watching movies regularly. I'm talking about, I'm not saying that you don't watch movies, you don't watch serials, or you don't watch cricket match, don't watch score or something. You want to become a cricketer, then only you watch it. At this age, you don't want to become a cricketer, right? You cannot become a cricketer, in fact. Do you want to become a movie artist? Leave today this Pega and go and join the movie industry. Watch the videos every day, every minute. You just think about the same. If you want to become a software engineer, do software engineer related only. Try to know what they do inside the company. Okay. Try to know what tools they are using inside the company, for what purpose each of the tool. This is what you have to explore. You have so many connections, your friends and all, right? Go to your friend and see what tool they are using for getting the tickets, what tool they are using for development, what tool they are using for deployment. Try to make a note of all that real-time knowledge, and you more like a real-time person. You know so many things in real world. That's where you have to spend time with your connections, because you wanted to start your journey there. Okay. But if you are spending time watching movies, watching cricket matches, watching serials, watching senseless Big Boss shows, watching nonsense Jabardast shows, okay, unnecessary talk. I know you are strong. You are strong enough. You are an Iron Man. But you are making friendship with water. Iron with water friendship. What will happen? Rust. You have to make friendship with concrete. You will become strong enough. Okay. So your career prospects related. That's where you have to make friendship with. You're making friendship with YouTube. You're making friendship with short videos for unnecessary things. All that is like water. Even though you're stronger, it is going to kill you like anything. Your future, not physically, mentally, future, everything will be just rust will be the result. Okay. Make friendship with good things. That's what. Start making friendship with Pega and be with it forever. Tell your parents that you wanted to talk to them, maybe morning or evening, or morning, evening, afternoon, 3 times also, no problem, because that is just only 1-2 minutes talk, I know. And tell your that friend, don't call me. Okay. Whoever is talking to you regularly, unnecessary things, no, 2 minutes only, even with your friend. That to schedule your time for all of this. Schedule your time for study. Keep away your phone first thing. Okay. Because you cannot prevent yourself from accessing that, because your mind has habituated. Before you go to bed, your mind says access it, access it, access it. You will access some more. Better you just be away from it. Before you go to bed, just put it in a drawer, somewhere, okay, and then lock it, switch off, and then go to bed and sleep peacefully without thinking anything. Overthinking you cannot do anything. Okay, don't too much think about it. Everyone has financial problems, everyone has family problems, everyone has some problem. You have a problem like everyone else. Tomorrow you start taking an action to get out of your problem. What is the action you have to take? Learn the subject, gain the knowledge, become skillful, master the subject, and automatically you'll get the job. Your financial problems, other family problems, everything will be solved. You can attend the functions, parties, meetings, anything without any hesitation. Now, if someone is going to invite you, you're not even attending the functions, I know. What is the reason? When you go to function, they'll ask you, what are you doing? And they will not stop there. My daughter is working in Microsoft. My son is working in Wipro. They will again say that because they wanted to just poke you, you don't have job. That's their happiness. Okay, you are not going or attending functions for this reason only, right? Yes or no? When some relatives come to home, you just try to hide away from them. What is the reason? If you go in front of them, they will ask you. First question is, what are you doing? Graduation is completed, what are you doing? Okay, they know, they intentionally ask. Okay, so you will come out of all these situations. The only solution is prove yourself. You have that ability, you have that potentiality, but only thing is you have to bring it out. It is there, it is there inside. You have to bring it out. For that you need to have only one thing. All that I have told you comes to you only from one thing, that is called discipline. Have discipline in your life. Wake up morning 3:45 or 4 o'clock. Start doing your tasks. By the time everyone else is going to wake up, half of your day is over. Automatically you'll get sleep by 10 o'clock. No one can stop you, no thoughts can stop you. If you are waking up at 8 o'clock generally, how do you get sleep? Okay, so wake up morning 3:45, 4 o'clock. That's what it's a practice. You cannot do it on day one itself. 5 o'clock, 4:45, 4:30, 4, 3:45. That's the time this entire nature is going to wake up. You're part of the nature. Okay, try to live with the nature. Okay, thank you so much. It's already time is over, 8 o'clock. Rule based for personal and professional in life. Great message, sir. Thank you so much. And we can install Postgres on VM as well. Pega, right? Yes, you can install on virtual machine. You're very useful, sir. After a long time, a good motivation from you. Thank you so much, every one of you. Thank you for listening to this session. Not only listening, try to apply to your real life. Definitely, you will be able to achieve success. And one day you are going to, just when you look back, you realize that, am I the person achieved it? You can't even believe yourself. That will happen when you have the discipline. Okay. Thank you so much. MacBook you cannot install, as I told you. If you want to install on MacBook, you have to go and install Windows Virtual Machine and then install. Otherwise, get a Windows machine better. Okay. Thank you so much. It's 8 o'clock. I'm going to close the meeting. We are going to meet back on Monday. Monday also same meeting link. I'm not going to change it. First class also free, no problem. And Monday also same meeting link. Please keep this meeting link with you and Monday attend. And do not miss the session because it is Monday. Many people, they will not be able to wake up on Monday. I don't know the reason why. That's all about your mindset. Okay. Attend on Monday especially. Okay. Thank you so much. You can wind up. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.